What's going on? Good morning. Today's topic is, can I cancel my immigration court case? Friends, welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting. I practice immigration law in all 50 states of America and across the world, helping you solve your immigration problem. Now, here, today's topic is, can I cancel my immigration court case? And the answer is yes, you can. It is possible. And in fact, when I mean you also could try yourself. It is possible. The government actually provides the information on their website, ice.gov. Takes a little digging, proper Google searching, but it is all there. Now, why is it better to hire a lawyer? You'll find out very soon. For this show, it's going to be at least 15 minutes a day. Having a little bit earlier today because I do have a retreat with our team, a virtual retreat today and tomorrow. So today's show is 8:30 and tomorrow also 8:30 a.m. Central Times. Thanks for joining. And of course, you're welcome to drop any comments or questions down below, and I'll do my best to answer it in the time frame because I do have a schedule today to get to my team. Now, the first thing is what you need to know about canceling your case, getting it dismissed from court, where you don't even have to go to court anymore. And of course, I'm talking about immigration court. The formal name is Executive Office Immigration Review. So yesterday, we just had a hearing. We call it Master Calendar Hearing, Immigration Court up in Dallas, and it was done remotely, but the client had to go in person. Now it's typically a case. Most courts across the country where if the lawyer's in a different city and can't be there physically in person, or the client and the lawyer can't be there in person, then they have to go to court. But we just found out for Dallas specifically that they're getting rid of WebEx. Okay, they're getting rid of remote conferencing for court cases. And I don't think it's for all court cases, but that's something to know. It's coming up soon in a couple weeks. So if you're in Dallas area, you have a case in the city of Dallas, Texas, we'll keep you updated. Okay, folks. Now here's the deal. I mentioned that case because we just got hired last Friday. And, we've been talking to this person, this gentleman, to help his daughter as well. And that his situation is could be a similar situation for yourself. And that is they had a situation where we possibly wanted to, we wanted to brainstorm and see with the government attorneys to see, are they even willing to consider closing out the case. We know we didn't have all the evidence. We just got hired last Friday, and we tried our best. We sent the client a checklist. Of course, life happens. People have work to do. They have family to take care of. So we don't have that high expectation for their clients to give us the documents in time. So what we prefer, okay, in this situation, of course, have all evidence. Now, if there was a criminal history, we would definitely want that in advance of a court hearing because we don't want to waste your time, or the judge's time, or the government lawyer's time. Our law firm, we know exactly, okay, not 100%, let's say 90%. We know what they want, okay? Because you never know, a judge or government lawyer could throw a curveball and ask a question that no one in the world would have thought of, or they just do that on purpose to throw us off. But number one is always criminal history. Fortunately, our client yesterday did not have that. But I kind of wanted to give you a real life example without, of course, sharing the client's name and more details like that, because they have an idea what it's like in court, I guess you could say. Now, you have to check with your court, which city your court is at, because they may have different rules starting January 1st or January 2nd after the new year in regards to WebEx, being allowed to attend remotely, okay, at your lawyer's office, which has been a great thing. Fortunately, there's, obviously bad things happen with the COVID and the pandemic, but also some good things. The government is finally using technology for better outcomes for you. I mean, I don't know if they care about outcomes for you, but for the sake of conducting the proceeding, okay? So that's a great thing. Let's see here. But in terms of the practicalness, is prosecutorial discretion alive? Yes, it is. I know some folks are concerned, more so For those people who have an old case that's closed out, that's been, order removed a long time ago, those take longer time for the government attorney to get back to you because it's not active. They have no mechanism to say, "Oh shoot, I need to look at that case." They really have no reason to look at it sooner. I sure hope they do because this is President Biden's way of, I think, President Biden's way of saying there's a lot of people that deserve to be able to adjust status, but they got this stinking old removal order, deportation order. And one scenario could be that you have a family petition that's been filed for you many years ago, maybe because it's a family preference category, let's say brother or sister, and now finally you're able to maybe not even adjust status here in the US because that's what it means, AOS in the US, but you have to apply for a waiver that you can still we could still present that opportunity to the court, to the judge. So, of course, anytime a lawyer says court, we mean judge. Okay. And anytime we mean government attorney, we're referring to Department of Homeland Security. Okay. And I know it's strange because technically both sides on their end, they work for the government, but it's just a different government agency. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, one of the questions that people ask during our consultations is what do we have to show? Now, number one, or what makes our case stronger? Does having kids make the case stronger? Please don't make a decision to have kids because of a court proceeding. Or people ask that about applying for a green card to begin with. Does having kids help the case? That's a tough decision. You should consider having kids for other reasons, not because of the immigration case. Okay, so I can definitely say that now with two kids, 4 years old and 17 or 18 months old. So, but here's the deal. The other thing to consider is with that first question is, if you have basically that you're eligible to file some kind of petition or application with USCIS. It doesn't have to be marriage to a U.S. citizen. Just yesterday, actually, success, positive news. We just got word from the government attorney that they're joining our motion to dismiss a case. And this client, he's actually been on our live show, so that's great. Thanks for joining, and for all y'all joining, welcome to Green Card Guys TV. If you're just now joining, and we're here to solve your immigration problem, or even maybe prevent it from happening in the first place. The problem, okay? And anyway, for his case, he what's it called? Yeah, we got the government lawyer to agree. It's always stronger to have the government lawyer to agree. Stronger when we present it to the judge. Now, of course, we can file the motion to dismiss without the government agreeing, but now with prosecutorial discretion being more active, it's always been active. It's always there, regardless. Well, President Trump, whether you like him, Republicans or not, yeah, he kind of like really shut it down. Okay, it still existed, but it's pretty much shut down. Okay, he shut down a lot of things, a lot of communication opportunities where, like we have now, back where we can speak to the government lawyers and they feel more, I don't say obligated, but they feel more welcome to share information with us private attorneys, and so that's great. What my wish list is that we can contact the field office, USCIS field office, earlier. Okay, instead of waiting like 30 months before we can inquire on the website. That's pretty ridiculous. But anyways, that's a tangent rant for later. But yes, today's topic is, can I cancel my immigration court case? And you absolutely can. It is possible. Some people might, formal way that lawyers refer to it as can I terminate my case? Can I dismiss my case? So if you hear similar things, it all means the same thing. But to make your case stronger, how we were able to get yesterday the government attorney to agree is, for example, that client is married to a resident, a permanent resident. And initially we had encouraged the spouse to apply to become a citizen. But actually, it does not matter in that person's case because number one, the F2A category is current. Okay, that includes spouses who are sponsors and are residents. Okay, uh, and the second thing is that he entered without a visa. So, like I mentioned yesterday, the prior 2 days, that it's it's a better strategy for the spouse to become a citizen if the other spouse, the undocumented spouse, entered with this visa, but this person didn't. So anyway, even in this situation, the government attorney agreed to dismiss the case. They're joining our motion. Okay, they signed off on it. But here's the other thing you need to know. You need to provide evidence. Okay, it's not just a marriage certificate. Okay, you don't have to provide them like a million photos. Please don't do that. Okay, even at your interview with USCIS, they don't want a photo album. Okay, I've heard of people doing that. Please don't do that. You want my quick tip on that for interviews. You want the interview to be actually short timing. You don't want it to take that long. If it takes more than 15 minutes, let's just say to be safe, if it takes more than 30 minutes, you shouldn't freak out, okay? But you're probably talking too much. You're probably saying too much, okay? We prepare, I want to say we train, we prepare our clients to just answer the question directly, okay? So that's that's our number one tip. Don't talk too much. Just answer the question directly. And so hopefully that also helps for those who have a court case. Okay, especially if you're representing yourself. Those are hot tips. Please smash the hearts if you can. I do see some coming through, and also on YouTube. Please hit the like button. Greatly appreciate it. And by the way, folks, if you're new to our channel, just want to share with you that we do offer free 15-minute appointments to chat with one of our premier attorneys. We don't have any non-premier attorneys on our team, by the way. So you can talk to them anyway. But we only have premier attorneys to help you, to guide you from start to finish. Now, if you have a case where you already have a lawyer and you're just fed up for some reason, we don't like to step on other attorneys' toes, like take away business or anything. But I don't know why it is. The only reason I'm mentioning this is because we get a lot of calls about people who are frustrated with their lawyer, or they're frustrated with their notario consultant who's been doing this for a long time. Yes, filling out paperwork is the easy part. It's the legal strategy and the communication with the government and really helping you along the way. You're right. It's not like there's something happening every day. Fortunately, it's not like that anymore because we don't have Trump in office, right? But it was crazy when Trump was in office. Literally every day, everyone, maybe you, lawyers, the government, were on their toes. Like, what's going to be the next tweet? This is getting ridiculous, So it's good to have some stability in the government, right? I'm sure you could agree with that, whether you're red or blue. But anyways, back to the topic of the day. Can I dismiss my immigration court case? Yes, it is possible. Okay, it is possible, but it's not for everyone. Okay, you do need to speak with a lawyer. That does not have to be with our team. If you have a current lawyer currently, chat with them, ask. Okay, now this is when you have a court case. All right, with immigration, EOIR, removal proceedings. And here's another hot tip. You need to show up. You need to appear. Okay, I highly recommend that, because if you don't appear, whether remotely or in person, and whether you have a lawyer or not, then the judge is going to order you removed. Okay, we call it absentia order. And especially if you have a lawyer, you're not going to be able to reopen. It's going to be very difficult for you to reopen it if you have a lawyer, because of course your lawyer would have told you you need to be at the hearing. Now it'd be different if you didn't, your lawyer or you did not receive the hearing date, like the actual date. But if you have court proceeding, the way things work online and technology, it's all available. You should be checking. Put a reminder on your phone almost every month, at least one a day. Just check online. Okay, if you have a number, it's 8 or 9 digits. Usually it starts with the number 2 or 0. You want to check it online, okay? Let me see if I can actually find it and drop it as a link. I'll drop it a link on YouTube and Facebook so you can see it. Sorry, on Instagram, I'm not able to do that. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, I think it's this one. But if you do want to see the links I share and whatnot, I do have on YouTube and Facebook, so you can jump on greencardguys.tv and you can see it there. Sorry if my internet's a bit choppy. The weather is not so good here in Houston. Hope everything's okay weather-wise in your neck of the woods. And again, we do offer free 15 minutes consultation. So I'm going to share on YouTube how to get there on the website. The best way to do it, folks, is go to our website, greencardguys.com. All right. And you can click on take quiz, answer a couple questions, and our cares team will call you on the weekday, most likely. Okay. Sometimes we work on Saturdays for our cares team, but it's mostly Monday through Friday. So if you fill out the form on a Saturday, most likely you're not going to get a call until Monday. So just want to give you an idea. It will also allow you to self-schedule an appointment. We make it very easy, especially these days with cases taking a long time. We've been hearing that it's just difficult to get an appointment because the law firm won't answer the phone, or if they do, they're like, um, they don't know how to schedule you. It's kind of weird. We've received that feedback from people in our consultations, so that about other law firms. So that's kind of strange. But anyway, we make it easy for you. All right, and the secret code, folks, is Green Card Guys. Okay, on YouTube, I can share on the screen. Green Card Guys, you could have guessed it, but we offer this for our social media followers and want to know more information about immigration into the United States. We greatly appreciate your follow. If this video or others on our channels are helpful to you, please save it or bookmark it and share it, copy it, and share it with your friend and colleague, okay, who may have an immigration question. Okay, folks, thank you so much. I got to get to the team retreat. Again, if you have any questions, go to our website or you're welcome to give us a call on a number down below. Thank you so much and take care.